Hello to all my friends out there. So one of the things I'm busy doing is I'm going through my food item by item to see what I have, to see what I need. And I posted a good video on my Twitter, and I agree with this guy. He says we're going to start feeling the food increase. We're going to really start feeling it around 2020. Well, this is 2019. So we have a little while to prepare, which is good. I mean, no sense to panic, just, start preparing a little bit. So what I have is a little box of meat, and if you guys have been following me, you have seen that, but my new followers haven't. Okay, this morning I went to Vaughn's, and I saw the ham was getting high. So I stockpiled 2 of these. When I stockpile, I just buy 2. And so what I'll be doing is every week or 2 weeks, I'll buy a couple of these. And then today, I bought 4 of these deviled hams. So I can have some deviled ham sandwiches. So I only have two containers of ham and 4, deviled hams. The most important thing you probably, in my opinion, want to stockpile is tuna. Because tuna is cheaper. So 2, 4, 5, 10, 11. I like to have at least 20. And then the other thing is I bought 2. Now I bought these at Smart and Final for $5. But then I found these at Walmart for about $3, and they're both 12 ounces, so I would go this way. But when I bought these, I didn't know, so I have 4 cans of roast beef, and you can see I bought most of this stuff 2 at a time. So then I bought 2 of these dried beef. I found those at Walmart. I'll be getting some of those too. Another thing I will be getting is beef jerky. I don't have any because the dog ate it. Okay. And so what I did is I divided my little box into desirable and not so desirable. So this is the desirable stuff. I have only 1 can of pink salmon, and I found the best deal on that at Aldi's. I have 3 cans of corned beef, and these are good because you can make big pans of food. And I only have 1 can of Spam, so I'll buy 1 can of salmon and 1 more can of corned beef and 1 can of Spam. Spam is good for fried rice. Then I have 2 cans of turkey and 1 can of diced ham. And I have 4 cans of chicken. I saw this lady and she was buying like 14 cans of this chicken. And I bought it at 99¢ only. So I'll be buying some more of that. Maybe by the time I'm done, about 20 cans. Okay, now, I have cans that are a little less desirable, but still, if something happened. So, okay, I have my desirable meat and I have my undesirable meat, and somebody comes along, wow, I don't have any food. Well, this is where you're going to go for that. I have this luncheon loaf. I bought at Dollar Tree, and this is a big 12-ounce can. I've never really tried it. And I have this big can of bologna. And that's a big can, that's 11 ounces. Then I have only 4 cans of Vienna sausages. Might as well get about at least 10 cans of those. I have 2 cans of potted meat. So you see how this food is a little less desirable. Say if you had to live on it, this might be, you could throw this in a pan and make a pretty decent batch of vegetable beef stew. And then I have 6 cans of sardines. What I do with those is I cook rice and I put, you know, sardines, and I have, now these I hate, but I have to, you know, I can take all the bones out and make some pretty good salmon patties, and I have some smoked oysters. What I do with those is I add milk, and I have 2 kipper snacks. So this tells me pretty much what I have for my meat. Okay, between now and you know, the end of the year, I'll be stocking up, and I'll be going heavy on the more desirable meat, and I probably won't buy much of this stuff at all, because in the event that I ever had to eat it. Okay, now this is probably, next to tuna, the most important thing you want to stockpile. I will get a few cases of this, and I read you need about 1 gallon of water per person per day for 3 days, for like a 3-day crisis. And then if you don't have enough money to buy the big bags, these can be had for $1. And in the video where they said we might start feeling the food shortage, one of the things is wheat. You never really think about it, but cereal, bread, you know, all kinds of things. Okay, and that brings me to another point. Okay, so if the wheat starts getting a little bit more scarce, you want to get used to eating rice. So you want to stockpile, I would say stockpile some good rice. You know, if you're going to have to substitute rice for potatoes because it's cheaper, or bread, make sure you have some decent rice. Before I always bought the cheapest ones, but now I'm thinking really get good rice. And then the other thing is cheese. And I shopped around a while back, and I found probably the best deal on cheese was, I don't really care for this cheese. You know, I eat a lot of cheese, but this stuff has a long shelf life, and if something happens, you'll be glad for any cheese. For one thing, you can make some decent macaroni and cheese. So, okay, that is my, you know, going through my stockpile, taking stock, and I'm going to be prepping some meat. And I suggest you guys think about it. Even if you're kind of like vegetarians, think about, you know, what you're going to be stockpiling. So let's say I'm going to start. I don't have very much money. Here's where I'm going to start. These are $2. I'm going to start $2 at a time. $2. Buy 2 of these, and 1 of these, and let's see, I think that'd be good to get started. So this would be $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, and you could add 3 other items, you know, and come up with $10. You could add 1 of these, so you'd have 2, and then 1 of these, and that would be $10. And this would be a good little start on your food. If you have this, you can make biscuits if you don't have yeast. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.